Two players, 8 goals each, but right now, only one of them actually holds the lead. And it honestly all comes down to a razor-thin margin that most fans are completely ignoring.
We are witnessing an absolutely historic golden boot race here. Right now we have exactly 2 players completely deadlocked at the absolute summit, both sitting on a staggering 8 goals. It's a level of dominance we rarely ever see at this stage of a tournament.
So, who are the core contenders? Well, we've got a massive 4-way battle of guys pushing for that super rare double-figure tally. Kylian Mbappe and Lionel Messi are obviously leading the pack, but man, breathing right down their necks, you've got Erling Haaland sitting on 7 goals and the 2018 winner Harry Kane right there with 6.
Now, what's really interesting here is how the official tiebreaker rules work. See, when players are tied on goals, the very first tiebreaker is assists. That is literally the only thing separating our top 2 guys right now. Mbappe currently holds the edge with 3 assists, which is keeping him just a hair ahead of Messi, who has 1. So, Messi might be out there breaking all-time tournament records left and right, but in this specific race, that tiny assist margin is absolutely everything.
But here's what most fans completely missed. The real genius isn't just scoring, it's doing it in less time. Because if players are tied on both goals and assists, the next tiebreaker is minutes played. And this is where Erling Haaland is just terrifying. He's racked up his 7 goals in just 416 minutes on the pitch. That's a ruthless level of efficiency, especially when you compare it to Mbappe's 482 minutes, or Messi's 468, or Kane's 489. Basically, if Haaland finds just 1 more goal and an assist, that incredibly low minute count instantly makes him the most dangerous man in the running.
Of course, all these incredibly fine statistical margins can just vanish in an instant, right? Because you have to factor in the sheer physical toll of the tournament. For instance, the entire Norway squad was just hit by this severe sickness bug, which is definitely threatening Haaland's fitness. And then, over in the French camp, Mbappe actually had an ankle scare recently that required ice. Plus, they've already lost Tchouaméni to a thigh injury. It's a real war of attrition out there.
So if you take one thing from this explainer, let it be this. In tournament football, success isn't just about taking a massive volume of shots. It's really about maximizing your minutes on the pitch and surviving that intense physical grind. Ultimately, the player who takes home this golden boot won't just be the best striker on paper. They're going to be the most durable and absolutely the most efficient.
So, what does this all mean? Well, it all comes down to these upcoming semifinals. Is Mbappe's ankle actually going to hold up? Can Haaland shake off that Norway camp illness and steal a lead at the last second? These hidden margins, the ones we just talked about, they are absolutely going to decide the golden boot. So drop a comment below with who you think is going to take it home. Make sure to subscribe, and I'll see you for the next explainer.